it's Miss Dom, and today I want to talk about using the Jamboard to create art. So most of you probably already have Jamboard. If you go over here to where it says Google Apps and you scroll down, you'll find Jamboard right there. If you don't see this icon and the word Jamboard, all you need to do is go into your search and type Jamboard, and it says Jamboard app, Jamboard Google, and there you go. So I already have it, so it's showing some jams that I already have. You can see that I can go to the ones that are owned by me, and there you have some different Jamboards. Now, for some reason, this one, I did not make this, but I think that has to do with me being in with other people's Google Classrooms, and it was shared with me. But you can see I've done lots of different things in terms of, I like to use it when I'm doing demonstrations for drawing, because it's fairly easy to use, and I can pull in images from the web, which is very useful in terms of finding reference images and so forth. So if you go over here to the toolbar, when you go over here where it says pen, these are really good for drawing, but you'll notice the colors are very limited. When you use the brush tool, I find that this is really good for if you're wanting to get more colors than what you have available. So if, say, you want orange, if I go over my red with my yellow, I can start to create orange. Or if you want purple, you can use blue and red. And so you can blend and layer your colors using the paint tool, because like I said, you do have a limited number of colors available to you. So you also have different tools and so forth. Okay. Now, again, the thing that I like about this is that you can go ahead and do a Google image search. So let's say you want to draw a picture of a husky. Let's say you want to do husky puppies. You can then pull an image and I am going to go ahead and make this a little bit bigger. All right, so you can, if you've seen me do any drawing demonstrations, you might notice that I oftentimes will pull up a picture and then grab my laser tool and then start talking about shapes and how you put them together and how to draw. Now, another thing you can do is you can, pull in shapes. And if I pull this out, I can choose the shape I want to create. So let's say I want to do a circle. I could put a circle here, and I could then use my marker tool and I can actually manipulate those images as well. Or if I wanted to, I could, I'm just going to trace over this body here. Alright, then I'm going to go back to close this out, but see, by clicking on that, I can now go to this and delete it, and now I'm left with that little drawing I just did. So that's a little hack if you wanted to get the outline of something and then color it in. You can sort of create your own coloring book that way, using an image and then deleting it. Okay, so there's lots of different choices here. Once again, over here you have shapes, so you can build an image using shapes. You have the little sticky note, which is, I'm not going to use a sticky note because it's not really something you might use for art, but if you wanted to give it a title, another way to give it a title would be to create a text box. But the main thing is I wanted to share with you the art making aspect of it. So over here, the pen is a thinner line, the marker is a thicker line. You have a highlighter. The highlighter will actually change the color a little bit. So when I use highlighter green, it's a little bit different. Let's see, red, highlighter red. Is this, oh, this isn't highlighter. I was like, wait a minute, these colors aren't different. All right, so those were pen. Now I'm clicking on the highlighter. Let me just show you what I mean. So the green's gonna be brighter when it's highlighter, and the red is gonna be brighter, a little bit different, more pinkish when you're using the highlighter tool. So like the blue for the highlighter tool is that, so you can get a couple more colors by using the highlighter, as opposed to the pen's a little bit darker. Okay, and again, you know, you can just sort of have fun with it and so forth. So that's using the Jamboard. You can give it a title. The other thing I like about the Jamboard is you go up here. Right now it's private to me, but you can share it. So it's an easy way for if you want to share your art with me. Some people, you may have noticed when I first opened this, there were a couple of ones in there that students had shared with me. If you want to draw a picture and share with me right away, it's pretty easy to share. Or share with a friend. You can collaborate and draw together. So this is a great way to kind of have somebody else draw with you and do some drawing games or do a project together and so forth. So again, Jamboard, it's really good for basic drawing. I like to use it when I'm doing drawing demonstrations. And if you want more features and you want to do some art that's a little bit more advanced, I recommend using Sketchpad. On this slide on the right hand side, there is a tutorial for using Sketchpad. But if you've never used Jamboard, it's a good starting point. Like I said, it's fairly simple and easy to use. You have this really easy feature of coming in and finding reference images that you can look at to draw or even trace and then color. So not a difficult program to use, pretty user friendly, but it is limited. So what I want you to do today is take a look at both drawing applications, using the Jamboard to do some drawing and creating art, and then also using Sketchpad, taking a look at how both of them work and sort of testing them out. So today is an experiment day, and I just want you to explore and then maybe be thinking about what kind of digital art you might like to do as an actual digital art project. But for today, we're just exploring and learning and trying out the programs. So give it a try. See what you can do with Jamboard, play around with it a little bit, try some different things that I just showed you. Also take a look at Sketchpad, explore the different tools in Sketchpad and what you can do using that program as well, and have a good day.